By December 1773, Boston was a city on edge. 3 British ships sat anchored in the harbor, their holds packed with tea. The colonists refused to accept tea that carried, buried in its price, a tax they had never agreed to pay. Inside a candlelit tavern, Samuel Adams and the Sons of Liberty debated late into the night. To pay the tax was to accept that Parliament could tax them without their consent, a right they refused to surrender. When the meeting broke apart, a group of colonists slipped quietly away. In a dark alley, they blackened their faces with soot and wrapped themselves in blankets and feathers, disguising themselves as Mohawk warriors to hide who they really were. Under cover of night, the disguised men moved swiftly through Boston's frozen streets toward Griffin's Wharf, where the tea ships sat waiting in the moonlight. 3 vessels rested at the dock: the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver, carrying more than 90,000 pounds of British East India Company tea. The colonists climbed aboard without violence, demanding the keys to the cargo holds. The crews and customs officials, badly outnumbered, could do nothing to stop them. Below deck, hundreds of heavy wooden tea chests sat stacked in the darkness, waiting to be hauled up into the freezing night air. One by one, the chests were dragged onto the deck and split open with hatchets. Their contents poured straight over the railing into the black water below. Through the night, the men worked across all 3 ships, emptying chest after chest until every pound of tea had been dumped into the harbor. Along the shoreline, hundreds of Bostonians stood in silence, watching by lantern light, afraid, resolved, and aware of what this act might cost them. By dawn, the men had vanished back into the city, having damaged nothing else aboard the ships, only the tea itself. Word of what happened that night would soon cross the Atlantic to London, setting the American colonies on a path from which there was no turning back, a path toward revolution.